Rob Schneider, and I played Dodo in Wings. So make sure and watch it. It's funny!
You have to figure out what the character, who he is, how old is he, what is he trying to accomplish, and with this guy, he's a young, very ambitious, naive, and innocent in a lot of ways character, and I didn't want to change my voice too much for this. I've done characters before where you completely try to hide inside some character voice that you made up. This one is a very heroic, very ambitious young guy who just wants to achieve and accomplish and to become a champion. And so the challenge for this was to keep him heroic, yet keep him young and sort of in awe of the world that's out in front of him.
So who are you then? You from the Angels?
I'm here to find the coach.
You're looking for the Colonel out here?
Isn't this the right place?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of losers here. You'll fit right in.
The one who trains the champions.
Good luck. The only champion here is me, big guy.
Cyclone is sort of your quintessential antagonist in this picture, and he's appropriately named too because he seems to be causing an evil whirlwind everywhere he goes. He's the guy that everybody hates, and it's fun to play that character. You know, he's sort of out to win, and he'll do anything to be number one, including taking other aircrafts down out of the sky. He'll stop at nothing, and he'll sacrifice friendships, relationships, to achieve that goal.
Such a pity you guys missed my dazzling victory. Oh no, what on earth happened to the Colonel?
I think you know exactly what happened.
So naive, just like Hale. Well, nice guys finish last.
Hey, Mr. New Guy. You here to join our group?
Yeah, I'm... Ace.
I'm impressed. No, I'm
I
Wendy.
think digging into the character, the right approach is to not think of these characters as airplanes or characters even. I mean, they're dealing with real life issues and thinking about them more as humans and their situation as being real and putting your heart into it and thinking about how you would handle yourself in their situation, or maybe why does Cyclone act like that, and giving them a bit of a backstory to play with, I think helps me prepare personally for roles like this.
Dodo, he doesn't have all his feathers in a row, if you know what I mean. And he's kind of guy a little bit on the outside, but he's a little sarcastic, but he's a dreamer and he wants to accomplish something, but he doesn't necessarily fit in with everybody. So I think everybody can relate to that.
Thanks for the heart attack, Needle Nose.
Are you some kind of a chicken?
A chicken? Ha! As if. I'm Dodo, and it's my job around here to keep the blackbirds away from those engines. Now, most people don't appreciate that kind of thing because I don't technically really work here. But, this thing that I do, I take a lot of pride in it, I'll be honest
The
with you.
quicker that you could suspend disbelief and realize it and just get into the character, the better. And that's just it, if you have to just pretend you're that person. And I find that the quicker you can do that and get people, the quicker I can do that myself, the quicker other people can just watch it and just believe it's that character. Because people know it's a cartoon, kids know it's a cartoon, they don't know it's real, but then they just decide to go with it. And that's the magic of storytelling in any form, in a joke, in a cartoon, in an animated movie, in a play, in a theater, or on television, or in a movie. And that's the fun of it. It's suspending disbelief, and people who can do that in a good way, or in a special way, are people that are, it's valuable. It's a good thing to do. Can do. That's how Daddy makes a living, honey.
I'm coming!
No more Mr. Nice Bird.
Hey, what is this? Some kind of comic book? That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
The only thing I can say about, my approach to different characters when it comes to animation is that it just really depends on the writing, it depends on the character. The great thing about voice acting is that you have just your voice, and so you can do many different things with it. And a lot of times you don't have to be subtle. You get to really overact in some ways. With certain characters, you may have a really low voice. With other characters, a really high voice. You can change the pitch, the tone. You can do all sorts of fun things with your voice and spend hours and hours, playing with different characters and playing with your instrument. And I think that's like, when I go into a new film, that's sort of the first thing I do, is my approach is to sort of figure out what the character is going to sound like. I tried to tell the Colonel, but the old man wouldn't listen to me. His instincts are completely gone. Maybe we gotta shorten it a little. I tried to tell the Colonel, but the fool wouldn't listen. The old fool wouldn't listen, exactly. I tried to tell the Colonel, but the old fool wouldn't listen. Okay, his instincts are gone. I tried to tell the Colonel, but the old fool wouldn't listen. His instincts are completely gone. Ever since I saw, as a kid laying on the couch watching Mel Blanc, voice multiple animated characters, I knew that this would be something that I would do in the future. I love it.
What?
Ooh.
Dodo, I'm really sorry.
I can't talk right now. I'm too busy being a dumb, stupid head bird.
I'm so sorry, Dodo. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I'm not your friend. That's what you said.
I'm sorry. I lied.
Huh?
You're my best friend in the whole entire world.
Huh? Really?
You're my wingman.
Oh, say it again. Say it again.
You're my wingman? I've got a number of friends that I've had since I was very young. I would consider all those guys my wingmen. We've been through a lot. They've known me since grade school, if not kindergarten, some of them. So, those kind of people I hold very near and dear. So when, you call somebody a wingman, you got to trust them 100%. And you got to know that they have your back. And I think Dodo really has Ace's back in this movie, and it's kind of cool. It's sort of an odd couple in a lot of ways. These days, I would say that my wife is probably my wingman. Luckily, we're very close, and she's as good a friend as she is a wife to me, and we pretty much do everything together. So, I would say my friends, my wife. Unfortunately, I don't have an animated bird that I can carry around with me, so it's got to be a human being.
You're going down today, Hill. Man, I fly circles around you every year. I'm on top of the world. Better enjoy it.
I was a baseball player in high school, and there was one other. I was a pitcher, and there was one other pitcher. He was actually on my team, which is very similar because they, and we would always fight to see who would play longer and who would throw the fastest pitch, who had the most strikeouts, who got the most, who got hit off the most. So yeah, and I've always just been a competitive person from the jump. I think you're sort of programmed that way or not. And I have two younger siblings, so and my little brother, he's very athletic. He and I compete all the time, so this is something that I'm a little familiar with.
I've had many rivalries over the years. I'm not going to name names, but some of those people that doubted me, that made me feel like I was less than capable, were ultimately the people that fueled me to go on and achieve. And I think that Ace in this movie doesn't let Cyclone get him down. He uses Cyclone as a motivating factor to not only prove to him, but ultimately, try to top him. Oh, interesting. So is that who you're hiding from?
From blackbirds? That's insane. I prefer the term avoiding, but,
So you're not afraid?
they've got their issues, I got mine, and sometimes I'm scared.
Look, a blackbird!
Why? Blackbirds where? Don't let him touch me, please.
You're
Protect me.
funny for a
I
chick.
hate blackbirds. I do, not just because I played Dodo in the movie, but no, blackbirds are scary, and they have memory, too. I mean, if you throw a rock at a blackbird, he's going to remember that. He's going to tell his friends, and they're going to come by your house. We used to have blackbirds attack my house out in Pasadena. They used to just come and peck and wake us up, and just peck at the house. And so, yeah, you be respectful to the blackbird. Well, I fly all the time in my dreams, so, I mean, I think that's... I think it's everybody does. Sometimes because I'm spoiled, I get to fly in planes all the time. And sometimes you take it for granted, and then there are other times you wake up, you fell asleep on the plane and you look out the window and it's sunset and you're above the clouds and you're just about to land. And you think to yourself, wow, Alexander or, King Tut or Henry VIII would have given half his empire to be able to do what we're just doing right now. And then, the person I tell that to falls asleep snoring, thinking that's boring. But it's true. It's pretty amazing.
You have the people that you love's best intentions at heart.